An outward display of emotions, out of control and unhinged, is like just about anyone's worst nightmare. Who wants to be like that? You know what? Grievers don't have a choice. That is something that we experience oftentimes than not. Hi, my name is Tina Cornwall. My late husband Mark passed away 8 years ago. And I am going on a journey this year, 2025, and going through my journal that I wrote during the time of his passing. I was using this book, Understanding Your Grief, 10 Essential Touchstones for Finding Hope and Healing Your Heart. Let's see what this prompt is about. We are now on week 12. I'm 58. Yes, I have readers. The prompt, and this is literally the prompt that I wrote, and then I'm going to share with you what I wrote at this time. Making grief my friend. My first thought is, no, please, no way, but let's redo. I cannot heal without mourning or expressing my grief outwardly. Denying my grief, running from it, or minimizing it only seems to make it more confusing and overwhelming. And I wrote in red right there, this is what I've been doing too much of. This is my expression in response to that prompt. Me expressing, with Mark's death, I have felt ashamed to openly say I still love him. While I wrestle with the reality he is the man I am in love with, he is also the man that is dead. Am I supposed to turn off all of my emotions for him and find comfort and love with another man? But it just don't work like that, because I believe I will love Mark forever. While I do like having other people in my space and the idea of falling in love with the right man in my heart and life, I welcome the possibility of love. But if that is not the portion God has for me, I have peace knowing I experienced the type of love people go their entire lives wishing they had. Now I learn to live with me. Now is the time I learn me. Now is the time I grow as an individual. Now is the time for me to live my destiny. And at the same time, I am mad pissed that I'm even in this situation, that Mark died, and that I have to have this experience that anyone in the world has to deal with loss. It sucks. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you don't stop. To live at once in the state of both encountering and suffering, to both work at it and surrender to my grief, I will slowly discover that something in my soul. I have not read this until now. It did suck. It sucks today. 8 years later, I want you to be clear. I still love and miss Mark Cornwall. I wish that this was not the situation. But I am so proud of me. Oh my gosh. The duality of things that I am still talking about today is where my heart was when I was writing this. The duality of learning to encounter, learning to work with it, and surrender to my grief. This is what it looked like for me to do the work, to be honest about my feelings. And 8 years later, when I look back at this, I am discovering that in my soul, I am that same woman. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you. I am reading these for the first time. I encourage you to journal. I encourage you to reflect, because you will see your growth. You will see what you have been through, and you will be amazed. I'll see you next week.